my channel. My name is Tally and I like to do different book reviews and writing vlogs, things like that. And just basically whatever I feel like posting. It's my channel. Anyway, today I wanted to do a book review of A Dance of Lies by Rebecca Crunden. Now, if you have not seen any of my other videos and you don't know what I'm talking about, this is the fourth book in the Outlands Pentalogy that she has written. And this book, I'm not going to go into like the synopsis or like major plot points because those are spoilers for like the previous books, and I don't want to spoil anything about the series really. So this book is a lot different than the other three in the series, and I'm onto the fifth book now, and I'm kind of reading it slowly because I don't want the series to end. But I have been really enjoying this series, and this book, like the previous three, were more like there was a lot more action. Like there was a bit of drama, but it was more like thriller-esque. Not, I mean, I don't know if it would count as a thriller technically, but you know, in my mind there was a lot of thriller aspects to it at least. And I'm so sorry, there's so much noise going on outside right now, but I have to have my window open, so anyway. So this book focused more on like a drama genre, and honestly, these books are broken up into parts. I'll get more into like the format and stuff like that once I finish the series and I do like a full series review. But part one, instead of like chapters, part one, I do not have the proper words to explain to you how much it hurt my heart in like the best way possible. It started off so strong. I found near the middle of it there was kind of a lull there. It kind of hit that like I forget what it's called in like writing terms, but it was very it wasn't very dull, but it seemed to dull down a bit during the middle, which, you know, with the plot of the book, it kind of makes sense. So I kind of half expected it, and half was kind of like hoping that there would be this big twist. There was some exciting parts that like I didn't see coming. Like I noticed it's like, okay, things are going too well here. Something's gonna go wrong, and I was right. I didn't know what was gonna go wrong. I felt like, okay, I know something's gonna happen. Maybe it's something big, maybe it's something small. I don't know. I was trying to guess so many different things, and I did not see what happened coming at all. And I just, this book is from Kitty's perspective, and if you don't know, again, if you don't know any of the characters I'm talking about, I go back, watch my review of the first, second, and third books. You'll have a better idea of what I'm talking about. But this book is from Kitty's perspective. I think it changes perspectives. I'm not sure. I read this book a while ago, and I've been meaning to review it, but the problem is that I've been very busy. Chronic pain has been a pain, and you know, my mental health has been kind of going up and down. So I just haven't gotten around to it. So it's been a while since I read the book. But there were a lot of twists and turns, a lot of things that I didn't see coming. There was at some points, though, I noticed that it didn't seem to, I don't know, I think there were some points where it did, again, like, same kind of problem I had with book 3, was that there were some points that didn't seem very realistic. And I don't know why. I don't fully remember. Like, I have a scene in my head that I remember, but I think maybe it didn't seem realistic because I had a harder time picturing the scene, because it seemed like it was a pretty fast-paced scene, very intense, and it just, I don't know, I had a harder time keeping up with it. And so it was hard to know like where each character was standing, what they were doing, because like it was a fight scene, there was all these crazy things going on. And I didn't know what exactly was going on with it, or why it was kind of included. Like, I can understand that it was, the author was trying to, you know, keep up pace with like the other books, because the other books had a lot of action, and like this book would have seemed boring without it. But I don't know. There were some things that I felt like were just added in, not necessarily for progressing the plot, but just for the sake of adding tension. Which sucks. I don't like saying anything negative about this series, because it's so near and dear to my heart, and like all of the characters, they just feel like family. They feel like my best friends, and I have a hard time criticizing it. But I gotta be honest, I'm not gonna try and like sell you guys on this book completely and just completely ignore anything negative about it. I mean, I still recommend it, but I want to make it clear, because I don't think I made it clear in my last review of like book 3, that I still enjoyed this book and book 3, but I did notice there were problems. I'm sorry, I talk with my hands a lot, so don't mind that. And then the ending was kind of odd, I found. Like, I don't really know how I feel about it. Please just ignore that just happened. I tried to keep my purple background, but it isn't working today, so we're just gonna leave that as it is. But yeah, the ending, it was such, I don't want to say it was weird. I think it was just that, like, I mean, all of these books so far have ended on cliffhanger, obviously, because it is a series. That's to be expected. I get that. But I think this cliffhanger was a little weird. Like, I definitely felt like I felt so heartbroken and so sad, which is a good thing. When I'm reading books, it's the only time I want to feel sad sometimes. But it was just, I can see what the author was trying to do, and I can respect that. But I think it just didn't sit right with me. Like, not in a way that, like, it, like, disturbed me or anything like that, but just in a way that, like, I feel like it could have ended better. And, like, I feel like the scene in which it ended could have been a little bit more, I mean, I don't know how it could have been improved, but I just feel like it could have been improved. And I think as the whole book goes, I think the events that happened in the book, they make sense, but they don't at the same time. It's kind of odd. I still really love this book. I remember when I finished it, and I reviewed it on Goodreads. I'll have that link down in the description if you want to read more about it, and if you don't mind like a little bit of spoilers from like the synopsis and stuff like that. But I remember saying in my review on Goodreads that like it was competing with book 1 for like my favorite book like ever. And I think that still holds true, because again, from what I remember, I have a terrible memory, but from what I remember, it was gripping, but there also seemed to be unnecessary drama. It was kind of like this mix, and I don't know, I feel like I'm talking in circles by this point, but I don't know how else to really explain it, and I'm trying to figure out new ways to explain it better, but I think I'm just using the same words over and over again. Hey, overall I think I liked it. I enjoyed it. I think I gave it 4 stars on Goodreads. I don't remember. I probably should have reread my Goodreads review before making this video, but I didn't. So I'm kind of unprepared for this video. I just really wanted to make a video because, you know, life has been in the way and I wanted to do something I enjoy, which is making videos. So that's what I'm doing. But yeah, I think that is all I have to say on this book and all that I want to say on this book. Again, I will link the reviews for the other 3 books down in the description box, as well as up in the cards. I usually put my other reviews up there. And subscribe if you would like to see more of my review videos or things like that. And I will have a review for book 5 up, and when I review book 5, I will, in that same video, I will be including a review of this series as a whole, and how like it concludes and all of those things. So also, if you are interested in trigger warnings, I will have that listed in the description as well. I'll go through and make sure that I get as many as I can. And yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this video. If you do, leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in my next one.